You know what? I think I've got it. So, I've been cooking up this little theory of mine, and I think I've got it. So, you know the show Dinosaur Train? It was a show that I used to watch when I was little. The plot revolves around Buddy, Tiny, Shiny, and Dawn. So, Tiny, Shiny, and Dawn are pteranodons, and they are in a pteranodon family. And Buddy is the pteranodon family's adopted kid. So Buddy is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I thought, why is a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the earlier Cretaceous period? Because Tyrannosaurus Rex didn't appear until around the late Cretaceous, and by then Pteranodon was already extinct for millions of years. And the intro says that Buddy's egg was already inside the Pteranodon's nest when it hatched. So, how did a Tyrannosaurus Rex egg end up millions of years in the past in a pteranodon nest by the cliff? I think, now, hear me out, I think Buddy's egg was taken there intentionally. You know why? Because of the Troodons. Now, the Troodons in this show have what could be closely described as a government of some kind. They have, their own place, They have a train station. They built the trains that they built the tunnels, the time tunnels. They built those. And also in the show, we get to meet other Tyrannosaurus Rexes. A mother and father Tyrannosaurus Rex and a young girl Tyrannosaurus Rex. I think that's Buddy's real family. Because they all have the same exact coloration and pattern as Buddy. All of the Tyrannosaurus Rexes in the show, which are only 4 to my knowledge, they all are orange with blue stripes. And you know what I think? So, have you noticed that throughout the entire show, they only go to time periods within the Mesozoic era? They only go to the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. They never go earlier, they never go later. It's always within the Mesozoic era. And what I think is maybe the Troodons want to keep it that way. The Troodons, I think, know about the extinction of non-avian dinosaurs. but every other dinosaur doesn't know about the mass extinctions. There were mass extinctions that marked the end of every period in the Mesozoic. There was an extinction event at the end of the Triassic, one at the end of the Jurassic, and one at the end of the Cretaceous. So, so what I think is that the Troodons know this, so they calibrated the time tunnels since, they made them. They calibrated the time tunnels to only go to places within the Mesozoic era. And they specifically never go to the same time or moments as the mass extinctions that mark the end of each period. They don't want the general population knowing before it's too late. All the dinosaurs see the dinosaur train as a means of transportation between time periods. Now I'm wondering, what happens? If, like, what happens during the mass extinction, huh? Well, the dinosaur train doesn't go to there. So, all the dinosaurs who are dying in these mass extinctions, they will not get any salvation from the train because the train doesn't go to that time. If everyone knew that their entire species would die in these mass extinctions, then they would go crazy. So the Troodons, they know this, but they hide it from everyone else. The Troodons were always smarter than all the other dinosaurs. They figured out how to make the trains. They figured out how to make the tunnels and the train station. So, the Troodons know about these mass extinctions. And what I also think is that they are trying to avoid it. The Troodons are trying to avoid having their species wiped out by the meteorite at the end of the Cretaceous period. So while everyone else dies around them, they are cushy and safe in their little bunkers. I think those time tunnels also are able to go to places outside the Mesozoic era. They can go to any time, not just places in the Mesozoic. Okay, deep breath. What I hope for is an episode proving my theory. Buddy and the Pteranodon family will eventually figure out the great Troodon conspiracy, and they will manage to escape that and go to the Holocene, which is the time period we are in. They will travel to present day and they will find out what happened to the dinosaurs. And I absolutely hope to God, or any other higher power that may or may not exist, that becomes a reality. Like, if I could, I would, like, if I could, I would beg the creators of the show to at least entertain that idea. So, anyways, yeah, that's my theory about the show Dinosaur Train. Pretty innocent kid show, pretty dark theory. Anyways, bye.